welcome back to another awesome video. We have another top 10 video. Today's top 10 video is going to be the top 10 video game villains. We've done Marvel villains, we've done DC villains, we've done Disney villains. We're now entering the digital world with video game villains. And for this list, these would be my favorite villains throughout just video games and only video games, in terms of these characters had to have originated from video games, and not necessarily video games only, but if they originated from video games in some shape or form, they do count. Also, I have not played all these video games before, but I have some knowledge of a lot of video games. Just because it's something I've never played doesn't mean I don't know anything about it. So there is that. But without further ado, let's just jump right into this. And at number 10, we've got Dr. Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman. We have to include such a classic, such an iconic villain. I mean, this guy has been getting thwarted by those hedgehogs for so many years. It just feels inevitable to put such a intelligent and such a threatening genius on this list, and with how many years we've seen different iterations of this character, and of course now a infamous version and iteration done by Jim Carrey. At number 9 is Bowser, another just OG goated video game character since the 80s. And I know that we've had 2 different Mario movies, but it's just not only the amount of impact this character has had and on the franchise, but this is just one giant dragon turtle that is a force to be reckoned with. At number 8 is Vergil from Devil May Cry, the son of Sparta, the brother to Dante, phenomenally and fantastically voiced by Dan Southworth, aka the Quantum Ranger. Quantum Power, Quantum Ranger! I mean, that alone is just pure awesomeness. But something about Vergil's so badass, he's just so powerful, and he's kind of a little bit edgy, you know? Sometimes you gotta give it to the edge lords a little bit here and there. Just a little respect to them. Foolishness, Dante. Number 7 is Darth Malgus. Now, I know that Star Wars is not originated from a video game. What I am aware of, Darth Malgus, only his first appearance was in the Old Republic video games. I know there's others like Darth Revan, but technically he had books, I think, before the Old Republic video game. I don't know. I don't know all my facts exactly on this, but I just want to at least include someone from the Old Republic games because Star Wars is one of my bread and butters, but also just I love the look of Darth Malgus. I just love that he has such a, almost like a prototype Darth Vader going on for him. And I mean, who doesn't love a Sith Lord? Number 6 is Shadow. I know that over the years, Shadow has become a anti-hero, but there was a time that he was considered a villain. I mean, in Sonic, it was like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, in the actual video game Sonic 2, Sonic 3, he was the villain. In each debut and each Sonic cartoon, he was always portrayed as the villain first. That makes sense because he was created by Gerald Robotnik, I think the grandfather or the father of Robotnik. All I know is that, and I remember, is that he was a creation of someone evil. He was meant to be chaotic and cause chaos and a force of nature, but he, over the years, has a soft spot. Even though he is the most edgiest creature throughout the galaxy and throughout the universe, he has this vulnerability and has this, like, almost not heart on his sleeve, but he's got that heart of gold because of his tragedy and his attachment to Maria. And that's what makes him not only a compelling anti-hero, but that's what makes him a compelling villain too. Alright, near him down to the final 5 on my list, Vaasmontenegro from the Far Cry series. Just watch the clip of Michael Mando's performance as his titular character, as Vaasmontenegro, giving the monologue about the definition of insanity. And this man alone is just the definition of insanity. Enough said. Number 4 is Shao Kahn. I think he is definitely one of the best Mortal Kombat villains out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Quan Chi, but there's just something more iconic about Shao Kahn. I think it's the sheer force, the sheer strength he has, this presence he brings. He's like an emperor, he's like a king. He just has that hammer that just crushes his enemies and just basically just smashes people to bits. That was his thing, and that's what was so awesome about him. And not only that, and not only his physical strength, but also a little bit of his mysticism. And even though he's not really known for his mystic arts, but just he's like almost like the perfect package in a way. Number 3 is Wesker. We've kind of touched a little bit about Wesker here and there, but the thing I love to say is that the thing that makes Wesker great, and it's kind of funny, is that he was such a cool hitman. He was just an assassin. He was just like that type of guy. He went from being this cool hitman to basically being a demon god. And as much as I've memed that or made that a joke once or twice here in some games and some streams, that is legitimately the reason why he is one of the best. I mean, he is sheer power, and his transition from becoming someone of human to someone of godlike status is pretty like that's a lot of respect there. That's a lot of like, not honorable, but maybe nobility. Maybe it is honorable. Something just great about that. Number 2 is Sephiroth. One of the, again, OGs, and I think we sometimes forget that Sephiroth is an OG. But the point is, Sephiroth is another creation of humanity's reach to want to reach something of some form of perfection, trying to create the ultimate life form, create the perfect being throughout the universe, and reach godlike status. Of course, he's the one-winged angel, but he has a heavenly presence, but he is one that has such demonic power. Now, before I reveal what I'm going to pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Dr. Neo Cortex, just a little bit of Crash Bandicoot love. M. Bison, another true iconic villain, and that performance by Raul Julia will still stay the test of time. Xemnas, gotta show some Kingdom Hearts love, and man, he is super OP. Mewtwo, I just feel like giving Mewtwo some love, and I mean, I think in my opinion, he's definitely probably one of the best Pokemons out there next to Pikachu. One of the best out there. Kefka Palazzo. This dude just, not only is he chaotic and he's a clown, but he really knew how to cause mass genocide. Master Xehanort. Some more Kingdom Hearts love, and probably the OG when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and he was the first to start it all with the Heartless and with the organization. My number 1 pick of my top 10 video game villains is, drumroll please, Akuma! I just love Akuma. He's so powerful, and he's known for the Satsuino no Hado, and all sorts of great things when it comes to Street Fighter. But the thing that I love the most when it comes to Akuma, whether this has been canonized or not, but I love the idea of him having like this Darth Vader complexity. Him being the Darth Vader of Street Fighter is so awesome. The idea that he is Ryu's father and even trained him in dark arts and dark martial arts and all these other things, and just I love that, and I feel it's just so badass. There's such a presence to Akuma, and he just feels like the most dangerous of them all. And those are my favorite video game villains. Let me know in the comments section down below, who are some of your favorites? There are still a bunch out there for sure. So if you guys want to see a part 2, let's give this video 20 likes, and maybe we'll see a part 2. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please smash that button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to awesome videos every day, every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day, every week. Share the video with family and friends, all the good stuff, and more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll control as best as possible. Look out for more things to come. Movie reviews, TV show reviews, all sorts of things. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.